Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Plays here with another episode on our Let's Play Minecraft Together Season 2 series on my channel. And if you guys didn't check out the last episode, make sure to go check it out, guys, because we worked a little bit in our base. So we ended up working in this little peak that I ended up making. And yeah, so we added the stone just to get an idea of the way that it was gonna look. I also added some texture by adding different blocks, for example, the gravel, andesite, and some wool as well. It'll just give it a little bit more textured and detail. But yeah, I ended up changing it a little bit just because, like I said before, it was just a flat wall and I needed to change that. So then I ended up coming over here to the side and working on this area, guys. And one of the things that I want to do is do like some overhangs. So that's what I ended up doing over here, and I almost just added the stone exactly over the dirt the way that it was before, just because I like the way it was. The only thing that I did was I added like different areas where it would end, that way it would have more definition. And then I ended up working over here on the side of the waterfall, where I had a little bit of trouble just because it's a lot harder to do what I wanted to do by adding like the rocks and the shapes and the forms to the actual hills, since for that you need a lot of space. But I ended up just working on that, and I think it came out okay. I ended up moving over here to the waterfall where I had some trouble, so I ended up adding some spikes, as you guys saw there. And yeah, I didn't really like them because I wanted to make it a little bit rocky, but then I realized that over here, instead of adding like pointy rocks or having them end at a point, I wanted to make them all smooth. So yeah, it's something that I'm gonna keep on working on, but everything is just gonna take time and practice. So there's a lot of stuff that I've done right now that I'm gonna go back and refine a little bit and just change it up, because like I said, it's all trial and error. And but so far I'm liking it, guys. So I'm gonna work a little bit more as I go. And I need to think of something to do with this little hill right here, because I don't exactly want it the way it is right now. So I need to work with something that I want to do to make it a little bit less Minecrafty, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if I want to do like a bigger hill, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm probably gonna go a little bit higher, you know what I mean, than it is right now. And then obviously this little wall right there, it doesn't really fit, so there's a lot of terraforming that I'm gonna have to do with this area. But before we get that, guys, for this episode, since I already worked a little bit on this, I want to show you guys what I ended up finding. I ended up going under our witch farm, guys, because there's an abandoned mine shaft down there, because I needed some cobwebs. So I actually got quite a few, and I wanted to add something. So another thing that I added was this right here. It's just like a little armor stand, a decoration thing where we could place our fireworks and some food, just because I needed like a little storage and have something here. And then I saw this online, guys, on Facebook. I'm part of a Minecraft page, and then I saw something like this, and I'm like, I need to add that to my area. At first the actual chests were at the top, but since we have dirt right here and we have limited space, if I added them up here, I wasn't gonna be able to actually open them, so I just decided to add them at the bottom. But it just makes it a lot easier for me, since yeah, I need to have like an area for food. But the reason that I wanted all this right here, all the cobweb, was because I wanted to add a little bit more detail into the actual waterfall. So we head over here, and it seems to be laggy a little bit. The server's about to restart in about 20 minutes. We do have quite a few people as well, so that's why it's like this. But I wanted to add these right here for details to make it seem like it's like a waterfall, right? I think we need a little bit more. I also want to add some like panes, maybe, to add a little bit more detail, but you guys can get a better idea. I think I need a lot more cobwebs down there, a little bit more grouped together in order to get the effect that I want. Yeah, and also need to go a little bit higher. I think this is good though. I like this. So it adds like a good effect to it from far away. Obviously close up it looks a little bit odd, but this is the closest we're gonna get to something to this like extent to the effect. Oh no. All right, there we go. I was able to get away from it. That's what we ended up needing. It just looks a lot more better. It adds so much detail. Obviously, like I said, I need to add a little bit more to give it its full effect, but Nice, I really like that. I think I'm gonna end up keeping here the side and just work on this area a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not really happy with it. So in between episodes, I'll just start adding some of the detail, and then as well working in this area. Cause to be honest, I don't want to leave this area flat right here. Like I don't know what to add right here. It seems like this area needs something. Maybe like a house. I don't know. I don't know if I want to add a house right here, but this is just too flat. This doesn't make sense, so I need to add a little bit more layers. I wanted to add like some sort of hill, but that's gonna take away from this hill right here, so that doesn't really make sense. So I might add something right here that goes a little bit higher, like a really small hill. And then for sure I want like a tree right there, just to cover a little bit in this area. But yeah, everything is working good, guys. So when I came looking for the cobwebs, I realized that there was an abandoned mine shaft under our witch farm. And yeah, I ended up finding two spawners, which I want to show you guys. They're actually the spider spawners, cave spiders. And I ended up finding two really close to each other, guys. So I don't have really a good way to get down here just yet. Hopefully I don't die. It's actually quite low. There we go. So I wasn't able to die. So it seems this is like a really long or big mine shaft. I don't know if there's like two together, but I also ended up finding an end portal over there, so that might make it easier for us to get home. Instead of going through the nether, we could just go through the portal and then go back in there. But yeah, so I ended up finding this one right here and then this one right here, which are really close together. So if you guys notice, if we stand like around this area, they're both activated. So that's what I wanted to work on today. All right, guys, so there we go. I ended up getting it done. So each side is basically the same. I think I was lucky enough that they evened out right here in the middle. So that's the killing chamber right here. And this center one right there will light up both of them, will activate both of them is what I'm trying to say. So is hopefully it works just fine, because I kind of just winged it. I looked up on YouTube some tutorials, and this is the only thing I got from them. And yeah, so let me show you guys the way that it's gonna work. So let me get some of this. So we are going to be able to do this. So the way that I have it is that it's going to be 8 blocks from the wall this way. So it's going to push them. And then from back there to right here, it's another 8 blocks. And then from here to here, it's another 8 blocks. And it's the same on either side. It's going to push them. And then right here, I'm going to have, actually, I might push this. No, actually, I'm going to have that like that. And it's going to push them this way up into this area. Then hopefully by the time that they're around here, they're gonna be able to see me, and then yeah, they're gonna try to kill me. So to be honest, I think let me add these up here. These might actually come in handy. Hopefully they don't try to go up. Like I said, hopefully by the time that they're around here, they're gonna see me. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. All right, so there we go. We added all the water. Now I guess it's a matter of just taking all the lights out and hoping that none of the spiders actually get to me, which is gonna be the tricky part. And I'm sorry if it gets a little too dark, guys. Do it really quick, and they're gonna start spawning right about now. Oh. All right, so let me see how they react. I know they're following me, but hopefully the water still pushes them to where they should be. All right, so it seems to be working just fine. Hopefully I don't run into no issues, but they're always expected, right? They'd always expect some issues. All right, so there we go. And they're gonna start spawning right now. No. All right, so I missed one light, and of course you're able to get to us. All right, so let me see if I could reach that one light really quick before more spawn. There we go. And everything seems to be working just fine, which I'm surprised. Usually this doesn't work, but if we come down here, oh no, what happened to their spiders? All right, they're right here. All right, so I ended up adding those half slabs up there, and now we're able to see the spiders, but they're still trying to go up there, unfortunately. Oh, he was actually able to get me. I guess I'm too close. Alright, guys, so I think I ended up fixing it. So now let's see if it actually works. Yeah, so now instead of being 1 block, now it's 2 blocks. And the way that I ended up fixing this was that I ended up adding one wall on that side. There used to be four blocks right here of water. Now I pushed it one to the left, so now there's three. And then over here, in order to actually fix it, I had to do the opposite. Instead of adding a wall on that side, I had to add it on this side. So now it's three even. And yeah, I had to add the wall on this side to make it the 8 blocks. So now I need to be careful because there's better here. They can still spawn. These are so dangerous. I think this is one of the most dangerous mobs to work with. Alright, so I think it's working fine right now. I don't seem to be running into any problems. Oh, except that one. That one seemed to go up. But hopefully it comes back down. And yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. The only problem is that sometimes the XP gets stuck right there. That's one of the issues, as well as some of the spiders going up there, as you guys saw that one doing. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do right there in order to kill those or have those die like that. So I'll probably put like an automatic lava dispenser to kill them off, but it seems to be working better than I expected. So that was the issue. We had to make these this area two blocks deep in order for them to actually get stuck in there. And yeah, so now we're gonna be able to get a bunch of XP, guys, as well as some wool. That way we can save some money if we ever need it. All right, guys, so it seems like we got another order for our mining service from Barbarison. So there we go, guys. Let's check it out. So he left us a shulker, and let's check out the book and quill. So it says Blackstone and Netherite, please. Skirt. Greetings, Barbarison. I imagine that's what that means. Alright, so Blackstone and Netherite. And then our 9 diamonds. Nice. And yeah, we're all set. So let me actually put it in here. And let's actually go do it, guys. Hopefully this time we're able to record it. Because if you guys saw in the last episode, we had some trouble when we updated. And I won't make the mistake twice. I'll probably just record myself through OBS, and then also record myself through the replay mod. That way, in case one doesn't work, we have a backup of it. So let me actually go into our shulker, valuable shulker, and see how many we have so far. So that goes up to 51, which is not that bad, guys. That's a lot of diamonds. All right, so now we're gonna keep the shulker, and I guess let's head out to the nether. All right, guys, so here we are in the temporary nether, and imagine it's mined quite a bit now, because it's actually been like a week since it last has done it. And I ended up taking the shaders off, guys. That way we're able to... Oh, actually, is there an ender chest over here? Because I need to get rid of my shulker, or not my shulker, but my elytra. It is. Oh, do I have it right here? I need to get rid of it, guys, because it's really easy for me to die over here. So if I get rid of it and put it in here, and now we have it if we ever need it. So there we go. We got some extra protection, because it seems like it's really easy to die to some of the mobs, like these guys right here, exactly just in time. Oh, and we ended up getting a piglin head. All right, Barbarison, that's mine. All right, I haven't started yet, so that's mine. Okay. So let me actually get a new pick. That way you can see that it's a full pick. There we go. Oh. Okay, you know what I mean, right? All right, so let's put it back in here, guys. Let me actually save this right here, as well as the piglin head. So this is Barbarison's, and I guess we're gonna start in our journey. So just like last time, or not like last time, more like it, we're gonna end up switching from a timer to a pick. What's worth a pick? So I'll be strip mining, and then to get started, I think I need to pick a direction. The thing is, I don't remember where I started last time, so I'm just gonna go in a certain direction. I guess I'll just head this way, and then I'll pick an area, and then we'll start from there. Alright guys, so we ended up finishing. Let me actually pick this one up right there. And I ended up going all the way down to 3 just because I'm scared beyond that. So I apologize, Barbarison. We're not gonna go all the way down, but yeah, look at this. We ended up getting a full shulker and a little bit more of blackstone, and then 13 Asian debris, guys. This is not worth it for me, but that means that we need to change it once again in order to actually benefit myself. But there we go. So hopefully it doesn't break my pickaxe. And then let me just switch it out just to make sure. All right, there we go, guys. So we ended up using 1 down to 3. I think that's the lowest I've ever gone on a pick. I never got that low. Usually once it's like not showing red anymore, then that's when I end up stop using it. But yeah, there we go. So we ended up with a little bit more, and yeah, we're all set, guys. So I did end up recording it. Hopefully it did record and everything. So let me just stop recording, and hopefully it saves to everything. So yeah, guys, let's head over to his base and deliver our goods. All right, guys, so I was looking for Barbarison's base, and I always thought it was that one, but it says somebody else's name. And then I realized, then I saw this banner right there, and I think it's this one down here. The thing is that I'm not 100% sure of it. There's like no sign on or anything. There's no mailbox. I'm saying that it's Barbarison's. But just knowing him, this is probably it. Wait, there's some doors here? No. Okay, they're trap doors preventing the water from coming in. I mean, if I know Barbarison, this kind of looks like his area since he's like really neat and organized. Trading. Okay, yeah, this is probably it then, because he's the one running all the books and everything. So this is probably it. I'm not sure if this is his base, guys, but it seems like it. Barbarison. Alright, so there we go. This is probably it. So let me see if I could leave the book up there for him. And I ended up writing down. So this is what he wrote. And then on the next page, thank you for taking part on my nether mining service. The video will be up within a couple of days for reliable service. YouTube, Team Rocket Plays, Let's Play Minecraft Together, Season 2, Episode 11. So I think that's all I need to tell him. So I'm just going to sign it and just write. If I could write. Thank you. There we go, guys. So now let's sign and close. Bam. So now now he knows. And I guess this is probably the spot for it, right? So since I ended up getting a little bit more, I'm just gonna put it in a chest right here. Now this in there. Let me see if I could place anything in there. No. Okay, so I did need a little bit more in there. And there we go. So we're just gonna place that right there, this right there, and then the 13 ancient debris right there, and then we're just gonna surround it with all this right there. So we didn't have enough, unfortunately, but I think that's gonna do it, guys. Yeah, thank you, Barbarison. I'm just gonna take that one so it evens out. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for your service, and not your service, but your order, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's my service, your order. And yeah, you ended up with 13 ancient debris, a full shulker, 27 stacks of blackstone plus a few more. So I think that's well worth your 9 diamonds. And yeah, so thank you, appreciate it, man. So I think I ended up finding the solution to the problem by adding the lava right here. And I know it creates a light, right? But it seems to be still working. Like it doesn't seem to bother the actual spawners. As you guys can see, we got a ton of these. The only problem is that this spider right there, but I think it's actually locking on me, so that's why it's not going this way. But I think if I end up putting a block right here, it will end up like going to it. So I need to make sure that it doesn't. Let me see if it's gonna target me. If not, I'm gonna have to put another lava source over there. That way the ones that do end up getting stuck over there are gonna die as well, which I feel like that's gonna have to be something that I do. So I am putting these right here on the sides in order to prevent the light from totally going over there, and I don't think it's gonna bother the spiders at all. So the way that I'm doing it, guys, so I'm also gonna add some in the corners, and then I'll just add more blocks, that way I could prevent it. Oh, and it seems like this is actually gonna help us. Nice. So it's gonna be there. So if I add the actual these right here, and then I could just add the lava. And another thing that I ended up doing was I added a portal, guys, right here as well. That way I don't have to be going from the witch hut all the way over here. I could just have a portal linking to the nether roof. All right, so hopefully now it should be working just fine. And then, like I said, I'll check out to see if the actual light due to the fire to the lava is gonna cause a problem with the spawner, but I don't think it will, to be honest. So I know they tend to come in that corner right there. So if we just break some right here, and let me get out our jungle fences, so they're gonna get stuck in that one, right? So we could just go like I think I'm only gonna do one block. I think it's only gonna be a block right there, and then just add one right there. That way it doesn't create too much light, and then I just add these right here to prevent some of it from reaching the spawner, right? All right, so let me add the lava, and I think I'm gonna have enough lava to do this. Yeah, so I don't think it should have any problem with the spawner, but just in case it does, I might add a few more. I don't think it will. I know it's kind of close, but at the same time it's pretty far, and I might actually add some down there if I'm able to. All right, so I think I ended up getting it done. So this is the portal that I added, guys, really close to it. And I also ended up adding this chest because this is the perfect, sorry, I keep going on the pressure plate, but this is exactly like on the right, like far enough in order for them not to poison me and for me to able to get the XP. So yeah, we got a ton of spiders right now. Everybody probably must be hating me in the server, but I'm able to reach all the way to the sides, and then at the same time, like I said, I'm able to pick up the XP. So having the chest right there actually really helps out. Another thing is, if I'm gonna AFK or anything like that, I could always put my items in there, just in case I do die. That's the whole point of me putting the actual portal, oops, on the other side and not right here. The reason I did that is just so no like pigman can push me if I'm like right here AFK, or for whatever reason they're not able to actually get to me. So it seems to be working just fine. I'm also gonna try to record the inside just to get a better idea if the lava is affecting the actual spiders in any kind of way, and so on. And hopefully I'm getting all the spiders, and then I can just put all my items in there that I don't want. But yeah, guys, so I think it's gonna be really helpful. But yeah, guys, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Plays out.